Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Harmanpreet Singh from Biocrop Science, and I'm your host for today's event. A big thank you to all our guests and partners who have joined us live here, and also to our colleagues and smallholder farmers who have joined through our social media channels. We started our better life farming journey in Bangladesh last year, and within a very short span of 8 to 9 months, we have made very significant inroads in Bangladesh. And today I'm feeling very proud that we have gathered to celebrate the launch of our 100th Better Life Farming Center in Bangladesh. So without wasting much time, I would like to invite Zahidul Islam, Managing Director by Crop Science Limited, Bangladesh, to welcome all of our respectable guests and provide us a brief overview of fire and better life farming in Bangladesh. Over to you, Zahid.
Thank you very much, Herman. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Ehsan Elahi Chaudhary, Chairman, Bangladesh Chemical Industries Corporation, D. Narayan, Senior Buyer Representative South Asia and Head of Buyer Group of Companies South Asia, Simon Thorsten Webers, Chief Operating Officer, Crop Science Division, India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, Dr. F.S. Ansari, Managing Director, ACI Agribusiness, Krishivid Bashir Ahmed, Business Director, ACI Fertilizer, Mr. Sajjad, Head Procurement and Source Development, ACI Logistics Limited, Shopno, Mr. Sautam Kumar Shil, Upajala Agriculture Officer, Sarsha Jashore, Turun Kumar Bala, Agriculture Extension Officer, Sarsha Jashore, and Hassan Firoz Ahmed Tinku, Chairman, 7 Kasba Union Parishad, Sarsha Jashore, and colleagues from ACI and Bayer, agri entrepreneurs, and our beloved farmers present on this great occasion of celebrating 100 BLF Center establishment in the country. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. On behalf of Bayer, I welcome you all on the inauguration ceremony of 100 BLF centers in Bangladesh. But first, I would like to congratulate the BLF team, our alliance partners, farmers, agri entrepreneurs, and extension officials for their efforts and supports on achieving such significant milestone. To support SDGs of the United Nations, Bayer is committed to empower 100 million smallholder farmers by providing access to sustainable agricultural solutions in low and middle income countries to accomplish its mission, health for all, hunger for none. Better Life Farming is a partnership with various input and service providers across industries and development agencies to assist smallholder farmers with growing their farms into commercially viable and sustainable businesses through financial security and increased know-how. In November 2020, Bangladesh's first Better Life Farming Center was inaugurated to support the smallholder farmers and additional farm incomes through sustainable agriculture and agri-entrepreneurship. But the smallholder support initiatives launched way before in the month of June in 2020, where the company supported 100,000 smallholder farmers across the country with 300 metric ton of high-yielding hybrid rice seeds, which has helped improving the livelihood of smallholders and contributed to the security of the country. Subsequently, several Better Life Farming Centers were set up on this day, on June 22, 2021, Bangladesh hit the century mark, inaugurating its 100th BLF Center. In 2020, the Global Better Life Farming Alliance was introduced in Bangladesh to provide smallholder farmers access to the agri-inputs, crop advisory, modern irrigation practices, new technologies, and improved market linkages. The BLFA includes Bayer with its expertise in seeds and crop protection, International Finance Corporation, the Development Finance Institution for Impact Assessment, and ACI to create awareness about precision irrigation, balanced crop nutrition, and soil health. So we are inaugurating our 100th BLF Center in Baguri village of Jashore district, the southwestern part of the country. And so we are very happy to announce that we are inaugurating this 100 BLF Farming Center. As of today, the BLF centers in Bangladesh are spread across 10 districts supporting over 20,000 farmers. This Better Life Farming Alliance in Bangladesh is also pursuing a gender smart approach to serve women smallholders in a better manner. At the BLF centers, the agri entrepreneurs enable knowledge transfer on topics such as seeds, crop protections, crop nutrition, etc. By the end of 2021, the team plans to scale up to over 250 BLF centers, thereby supporting over 60,000 smallholder farmers. We sincerely appreciate your support throughout the journey so far and expecting a stronger collaboration with all stakeholders to serve our smallholder community even better in the days to come. Thank you all. Now I'd like to hand over to Herman for the next proceedings. Over to you, Herman.
Thank you so much, Zahid, for your remarks. Now I would like to invite Mohammad Ehsan E. Lahi, Chairman BCIC, Ministry of Industry, for the opening remarks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good evening and assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is a great pleasure for me to join this inaugural ceremony of the Better Life Farming. This is an excellent initiative to implement our farmer. I would like to say a few words about our Better Life Farming. It has started from 2019. The Better Life Farming Alliance introduced an internship model for smallholder farmers in the form of Better Life Farming centers. This initiative supports agricultural micro entrepreneurs from the farming community to provide smallholder farmers with access to agri inputs, crop advisory, irrigation best practices, new technologies, and support produce aggregations for sale to off markets. This will also empower rural youth to be a part of the agri value chain and create local employment opportunities. So everybody know the country of Bangladesh is based on agriculture. We are already graduating this development country to middle income countries. And we have a vision. We have to go to and reach our country by 2041 to the developed country. So our Honorable Prime Ministers have a vision, and also we have taken some initiatives. By 2025, we have to establish our country will be a middle income countries, and then we have to achieve some targets through SDGs targets, Sustainable Development Goal by 2030, and then by taking some initiatives with the agriculture sector and also fourth industrial revolution to develop our industrial sectors, and we have to reach to our goal by 2041 as a developed nation, developed country. So Bayer Crops Limited have taken some initiative to develop, to improve our rural agriculture. So we congratulate Bayer Crops these initiatives from our sides, from our BCIC, Bangladesh Chemical Industrial Corporations. Bayer Crops, today's session is that the 100th BLF center will be inaugurated at the southern side of Bangladesh, at the district of Jashur. So it is indeed a pleasure for us. It will help us for our agriculture sector to improve their daily life, and also they will provide some input to our to develop our country in GDP. Those who were attending from our virtual platform at the outside of Bangladesh, I congratulate all of you and thanks all of you to joining us this occasion, which occasion will be very helpful for our country's farmer. I again congratulate all of you and give thanks also our in the location agricultural officers, DD agriculture extensions, and those who are involved in this occasion. I'll congratulate and thanks all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Now I would like to invite Simon Thorsten, Chief Operating Officer, Crop Science Division of Bayer for India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka, to share his view on prospect of better life farming in Bangladesh. Over to you, Simon.
Thank you, Herman. Welcome, everyone. Salam alaikum. Yeah, the 100th Better Life Farming Center in Bangladesh, it's to a certain degree a dream come true that we were able to scale up this initiative so quickly in the country. When you think of what all of us have been going through, and I know that Bangladesh at this point again also needs to deal with another wave of COVID, to be able to go forward and develop in the agricultural sector the better life farming approach is, to our mind, one of the most important tasks that as a company we had set ourselves. With better life farming, we believe we will be able to help smallholder farmers in Bangladesh really adopt better, newer, and more profitable technologies to feed a growing country. And with this, Mr. Ehsan, I believe we can together work on the vision of the Prime Minister to make Bangladesh not just a developing, but a developed country via the route of becoming, of implementing the measures. Better life farming, as already Haman and Zahidul were saying, is essential to Bayer's vision of hunger for none and health for all. And we target to touch 100 million smallholder farmers by 2030 and uplift their lives. Now, when you look at the demographics of the world, this can only be achieved if we are successful in countries like Bangladesh. And that is where our commitment as a company, together with our joint venture partner, lies. Thank you very much, and back to you, Haman.
Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing your views. Now I would like to invite Mr. D. Narayan, Senior Bayer Representative, Bayer South Asia, and also the global sponsor for Smallholder Farming Initiative, to share Bayer's view on serving the smallholder farmers globally and also share our sustainability targets for the same. Over to you, D.
Okay. Thank you, Herman, and a warm welcome to all of our guests, and especially Chairman Ehsan and I, Chaudhry sir. Delighted to have your presence with us today. And as you were speaking and sharing the goals for Bangladesh, it's incredible how far the country has come over the last 2 decades. And today it is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. And to a large extent, Bangladesh is a role model for a number of countries. So congratulations on that. And as we look at the future, you also clearly laid out the aspiration for the next phase of getting to be a middle income country and developed country, all of it absolutely with clear targets. But at the heart of it, of what you just said, with the share of agriculture and the share of population in Bangladesh dependent on agriculture is so large, the only way this transformation can happen is a broad and inclusive growth with agriculture transforming and improving the livelihood of farming communities and rural Bangladesh. And that's exactly where Simon was alluding to earlier. We as Bayer are strongly committed in this journey. And when I say strongly committed, it is we know no one individual or one company can do it. It has to come with strong collaboration with public and private sector, but more importantly, with clear and measurable deliverables of improving livelihood standards. And at the same time, in Bangladesh, we all know, like other parts of the world, also faces the challenges of climate change, sustainable agriculture. So as we look at our models from a global perspective, Herman alluded to it, for us, the model of better life farming actually ties all of these into one unique model. And the reason I say that is we have people in the chain, value chain, end to end, coming in as partners to solve the problem. That's number one. Number two is you are looking at the unique challenges of individual farming communities and then saying, how do you bring addressable solutions for those farming communities? And that's where market linkages become exceptionally critical. And there's a huge opportunity for us to make a difference. But the bottom line is, with every acre or every hectare, how can you generate a profitable income for farming communities to improve livelihood is at the core of it. And as we speak today, in a short period of time, with your support and collaboration, we have moved from the inaugural center in November to 100 centers today in June. And our dream is, how do you make it in the shortest possible time to 1,000 centers? Because this is where I think the whole amplification and intensification of these kind of programs will directly intersect with the goals that you laid out of Bangladesh economic and rural development as well. And we are committed to bring all our resources, all of our partners, more importantly, the thought leadership to make this a success. So a big thank you to be a strong partner in this journey, but more importantly, we are delighted that this is a unique collaboration where there's a strong shared vision of all the stakeholders to make a difference. So, so with that, I will hand it over back to you, Herman, and a big thank you again for everybody who has made this journey possible. But at the same time, full speed ahead is the way I would say it, and I transition it back to you.
Full speed ahead, it will be D for sure. Thanks a lot for sharing your views. Now I would like to invite Dr. F.H. Ansari, Managing Director and CEO, Agribusiness, ACI Limited, to please share his views. Over to you, sir.
I think you are muted, sir.
Sir, you are on mute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 100 Center, Better Life Farming. I think this event, I'd like to congratulate our team members from Bayer, Crop Science, and from the Extension, and also from the farmers. Honorable Chief Guest, dear colleagues from the Bayer, I am very happy to join today with this event of just celebrating 100 Center for the Better Life Farming. Actually, our mission is very strong. It's a social mission, improve the quality of life of people. When we talk about quality of life of people, then 70% people lives in the village. So farmer is a very important and prime. And we have a very important mission also for the farmer, improve the quality of life of people through responsible application of knowledge and skill. I think through this partnership, I think we have participated with a very strong, I think, objective that actually giving the real benefit to the farmer in Bangladesh. Actually, our participation was very strong and we enjoyed this participation. We have supplied fertilizer. We have also trained people how to use fertilizer, what type of fertilizer, what kind of doses. And then also, we have also participated with our agri machinery that is very much needed. And government of Bangladesh is promoting farm mechanization in Bangladesh. And also, at the end of the day, the forward linkage we're the largest agriculture integrator in Bangladesh, and our retail chain is Swapno. So we bought a lot of product produced directly from the farmer. So through this journey, we got a great learning and great experiences, and we are very happy about this. Actually, if you talk about the farmers, actually farmers only learn when they see the others are successful. So in the southern part of the country, the productivity for the farmers is very, very low. And there are huge yield gap. I think through the demonstration of 100 Center of Better Life Farming, I think the farmers learn a lot, and I believe that their yield gap will be reduced substantially. They can produce much bigger volume than they used to produce it, and they can also ensure the better agronomy practices in this field. In this regard, I can say it's the real success, and it is great learning for SA also, being a #1 agriculture company in Bangladesh. I think this kind of learning is, I can say, huge, and I think across all the businesses will practice this kind of learning, and this will give the benefit to the farmers in a great extent. Thanks to Mr. Zahid and the Bayer Crop Science to take us as a partner. It is our great honor also. And I think it is no doubt, it is a milestone for SCI that we learn a lot of tactics from the multinational company like Bayer. Bangladesh needs technology, and because of the very fast changing environment in this country, and to adapt the new technology with this changing environment, we need also a company like Bayer, the big multinational across the world. And learning from Bayer will also help to grow the local industry. At the same time also, the farmers will learn much better how to produce much better and much better quantity and improve the productivity. So this is very, very important. So we always welcome Bayer, multinational company in Bangladesh. And I believe that with the presence of Bayer in Bangladesh, it will be a big learning for the local companies, for the agriculture extension workers, and also the farmers. And I propose the Bayer management that you please continue to put your efforts to help our farmers in Bangladesh to improve their productivity. In future, we believe SCI can join with Bayer with a broad spectrum of activities, and SCI will be benefited. At the same time also, SCI can pass on the benefit to the farmers and fulfill our mission commitment, that is wealth creation for the farmer. I think without support of I think the better technology, it is impossible. So we believe in the biotechnology, and I think we'll be very happy to access biotechnology in our company, and we want to introduce in Bangladesh. Thank you again for allowing me to talk a few words here, and also congratulations again, and looking forward to participate in a broader spectrum with a Bayer in future in Bangladesh. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Ansari, for joining us today. And now comes the moment for which we have gathered today. I would request all of our guests and speakers to give their go-ahead to inaugurate the 100th Better Life Farming Center by giving up a thumbs up. And with that, we would be virtually transported to the live location on the ground where Mehndi Hassan, our smallholder farming manager, is present. Over to you, Mehndi.
Thanks, Herman sir. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes.
তো থ্যাংক ইউ হারমান। আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আজকে আমরা আমাদের 100তম বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার উদ্বোধনী অনুষ্ঠানের মূল স্থানে আছি। তো আমি প্রথমেই ধন্যবাদ দিচ্ছি আমাদের প্যানেলিস্ট যে স্যাররা উপস্থিত আছেন ভার্চুয়ালি, এবং আজকে আমার এই স্থানীয় অনুষ্ঠানে প্রধান অতিথি হিসেবে উপস্থিত আছেন হাসান ফিরোজ আহমেদ টিঙ্কু, চেয়ারম্যান 7 নং কাইবা ইউনিয়ন পরিষদ। আরো উপস্থিত আছেন সৌতম কুমার শীল, উপজেলা কৃষি অফিসার শার্শা, এবং আমাদের প্রাণপ্রিয় এগ্রি এন্টারপ্রেনার কৃষি উদ্যোক্তা জনাব দবির উদ্দিন, এবং আমাদের মাঝে আরো উপস্থিত আছেন বায়ারের রিজিওনাল ম্যানেজার শামসুল আলম, উপস্থিত আছেন এসিআই এবং স্বপ্ন থেকে স্থানীয় কর্মকর্তাবৃন্দ। তো আমি সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আপনারা এই কোভিডের মধ্যেও আমাদের এখানে স্বাস্থ্যবিধি মেনে আমরা পুরো প্রোগ্রামটা পরিচালিত করছি। তো একটু যদি আমি বলি, আজকে থেকে আমরা প্রথম আমাদের বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার বাংলাদেশে উদ্বোধন করেছিলাম 24শে নভেম্বর 2020। আজকে আমরা পৌঁছে গেছি 100তম বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারে। তো এখানে বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার সম্পর্কে যদি আমি একটু বলি, এটি মূলত একটি দোকান যেখান থেকে আসলে একজন কৃষকের সকল ধরনের, আমি যদি বলি, সমস্যার নিশ্চিত সমাধান। এখানে একজন কৃষক ভাই আসলে ভালো মানের বীজ, ভালো উন্নত মাটিতে ব্যবহৃত সার, সাথে সাথে উত্তম বালাইনাশক, কৃষি যন্ত্রপাতির সহায়তা, ইরিগেশন ফেসিলিটিস এখান থেকে দেওয়া হয়, এবং সাথে সাথে কৃষি পণ্য কিনে নেওয়ার যেটা স্বপ্ন আমাদের সাথে আছে। তো অনেকগুলা আমি যদি প্যারামিটার বলি, এই সেন্টার থেকে কিন্তু কৃষক ভাইরা সাধারণত বিভিন্ন সমস্যার সমাধান পেয়ে থাকে। তো শুধুমাত্র কৃষি এই এগ্রি ইনপুটস না, আমাদের এগ্রি কনসালটেন্ট আছে, তারা প্রতিনিয়ত কৃষক ভাইদেরকে তাদের বর্তমান ফসলের আমি যদি ক্রপ অ্যাডভাইজারি বলি, সেটাও তারা দিয়ে আসতেছে। এবং আমরা দেখছি যে আস্তে আস্তে কিন্তু নতুন নতুন কৃষি উদ্যোক্তারা তারা বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার নিতে আগ্রহ হচ্ছে। একটু বলে রাখি, আমাদের 100তম বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের মধ্যে আমাদের 5 জন মহিলা কৃষি উদ্যোক্তা আছেন, এবং তারা এখন পর্যন্ত প্রায় 500 জন ফার্মারকে আমাদের মহিলা কৃষানীদেরকে কিন্তু সেবা দিয়ে যাচ্ছেন। তো এখানে আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত আছেন আমাদের অত্র উপজেলার সম্মানিত কৃষি অফিসার সৌতম কুমার শীল। আমি স্যারকে একটু অনুরোধ করব আমাদের বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের আজকে 100তম উদ্বোধনী অনুষ্ঠান, স্যার আপনি যদি একটু কিছু বলেন।
ধন্যবাদ কৃষিবিদ মোহাম্মদ মেহেদি হাসান লিপুকে। যাই হোক, এসিআই এবং বায়ার ক্রপ সায়েন্স এই যৌথ কম্বিনেশনে কৃষকের যে বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের মাধ্যমে সারা বাংলাদেশে বলবো না, ওভারঅল দ্য কান্ট্রি যে সেবাটা দিয়ে আসছে। আমরা এই 100তম বেটার লাইফ সেলিব্রেশন উদ্বোধন উপলক্ষে আমি এই অঞ্চলের সকল কৃষকের প্রতি আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। আপনারা বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের সকলেই সুফল কামনা করবেন, আমি এই আশা রাখছি। এই আশা রেখে আমি আমার সংক্ষিপ্ত কথা এখানে শেষ করছি। হ্যান্ড ওভার সামি।
ধন্যবাদ সৌতম স্যারকে। আমি এ পর্যায়ে আমাদের প্রধান অতিথি যিনি ছিলেন হাসান ফিরোজ আহমেদ টিঙ্কু, উনি একটু অসুস্থতার কারণে উপস্থিত হতে পারেন নাই। তো ওনার অবর্তমানে আমাদের এখানকার সম্মানিত মেম্বার সাহেব নাসির উদ্দিন, উনি উপস্থিত আছেন। আমি একটু ওনার কাছে জানতে চাবো আজকের আমাদের এই প্রোগ্রাম সম্পর্কে।
বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। আজকে এই বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের শুভ উদ্বোধনের মূল অনুষ্ঠানের অতিথিবৃন্দ, সামনে বসা আছেন আমার এলাকার কৃষকবৃন্দ, সবাইকে আমার সালাম, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। এই বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার এদের কৃষকের যে চাহিদা সেটা পূরণ করার জন্য সক্ষম, এবং আমাদের এই গ্রাম অঞ্চলে এমন একটি প্রতিষ্ঠান আমাদের দ্বারগোড়ায় আসায় আমরা ধন্য। তবে আমি শুভ কামনা করি এই বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের যেন আরো সুগম গতি হয়, এবং ভালো কামনা করেই আজকে আমি এখানে আমার কথা সমাপ্তি করছি। সবাই সুস্থ থাকবেন, ভালো থাকবেন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ধন্যবাদ নাসির উদ্দিন সাহেবকে। তো আমি এ পর্যায়ে আমাদের এখানকার আজকের এই সেন্টারের যিনি কৃষি উদ্যোক্তা, আমাদের অত্যন্ত শ্রদ্ধাভাজন মোহাম্মদ দবির উদ্দিন, আমি ওনার কাছে একটু জানতে চাবো যে আপনার এই বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারটা নেওয়ার পরে আপনার অভিব্যক্তি।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার, আমি একজন সফল কৃষিবিদ। আমাদের এই সেন্টার থেকে বিভিন্ন কৃষকের তাদের বিভিন্ন পরামর্শ দেওয়া হয়। আপনারা এই বাইরের বিভিন্ন প্রোডাক্ট আমাদের এই সেন্টার থেকে আপনারা ক্রয় করবেন। ভালো ফসল এখানের উৎপত্তির জন্য এই বাইরের প্রোডাক্ট খুবই উপকারী প্রোডাক্ট। আর এই বলি আমার সংক্ষিপ্ত বক্তব্য এখানে শেষ করছি। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ধন্যবাদ। আমি শুধু আর একজনের কাছে যাব, আমাদের এখানে রিজনাল ম্যানেজার শামসুল আলম, আমি ওনার কাছে একটু।
গুড ইভিনিং, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। 100তম বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের শুভ উদ্বোধন অনুষ্ঠানে সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। আসলে হেলথ ফর হল, হাঙ্গার ফর নান, এই এতে কাজে লাগিয়ে আমরা বায়ার ক্রপ সায়েন্স বাংলাদেশে এবং এশিয়ার যৌথ উদ্যোগে যে বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টার, আমরা 100তম দিনে আজকে উপস্থিত। এই 100টি সেন্টারের মাধ্যমে বাংলাদেশের ক্ষুদ্র এবং প্রান্তিক চাষিদেরকে তাদের ফলন নিশ্চিত করার জন্য এই সেন্টারের মাধ্যমে বিভিন্নভাবে আমরা সার্ভিস দিয়ে থাকি এবং এখান থেকে অনেক কৃষক আমাদের থেকে সেবা গ্রহণ করছেন এবং আমাদের এখানে যে এগ্রি এন্টারপ্রেনাররা আজকে অনেকে এগিয়ে আসছেন যে ওনারাও কৃষকদেরকে সেবা দিতে চান এবং আমাদের যে এগ্রি কনসালটেন্ট আছেন তারাও কৃষকদের পাশে গিয়ে বিভিন্নভাবে কৃষকদেরকে সেবা দিয়ে তাদের ফলনকে আমাদের নিশ্চিত করতে হবে এবং এটাই হচ্ছে বেটার লাইফ ফার্মিং সেন্টারের উদ্দেশ্য। সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ধন্যবাদ শামসুল ভাই। আমি এ পর্যায়ে আমাদের আজকের প্রধান অতিথি এবং আমাদের এগ্রি এন্টারপ্রেনার দবির আঙ্কেলকে আমি ফিতা কেটে আজকের অনুষ্ঠানের উদ্বোধন করার জন্য অনুরোধ করছি। করেন 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 করেন। ধন্যবাদ দবির আঙ্কেলকে। আমি আর কথা বলবো না, আমি চলে যাচ্ছি আমাদের প্যানেলিস্ট মডারেটর হারমানের কাছে। ওভার টু ইউ হারমান। Over to you, Herman.
Thanks a lot, Zaid. Thanks a lot, Mehdi. Thanks a lot, Mehdi, for your effort. Now I'll invite Zaidul Islam again. Over to you, Zaid, for your closing remarks, please.
Thank you, Herman. It was really a fantastic journey so far, and the speed mentioned by Dina Ryan, actually we have to focus on that, and I hope the way we are expanding our footprint with the better life farming centers, we will be achieving beyond our plan what we have initially planned for the year, up to 250 smaller better life farming centers. So definitely our target is on 1,000 better life farming centers initially, so that we can reach to the maximum number of farmers. So I would like to again express my heartfelt thanks to all the colleagues involved from Bayer, ACI, Bayer South Asia and Global to make it happen successfully. And we have a strong and firm belief that it will also improve our visibility in our country, and it will definitely support the livelihood improvement of the farmers, especially in the geographies where the yield gap is substantial. So we can improve that yield gap as well. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the guests present here today. So it is really a global program today. Dina Ryan is joining from US, Simon is joining from Germany, you guys are joining from India, and we are from Bangladesh. So it's really a global event actually, and I know some of our colleagues from Germany is also joined through Facebook and YouTube. So thanks all of you, and we expect this momentum will continue with Better Life Farming Centers, and we will set an example to the whole country as a company, as an alliance, that yes, Better Life Farming Center is really helping the farmers to improve their livelihood, and it is also measurable. So thanks a lot, Herman, for your guidance also, and I would like to say goodbye to all of you with the thanks that you have joined. All of you have joined, and you have already responded to our request, and you have taken out your time from your busy schedule. Thank you, and have a good night.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Here.